So we're going to do the half kneel with rotation. This is one of our mobility exercises for the pelvis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down into what we call the half kneel position. I'm going to turn to the side here so you can see. I'm going to have my front leg in that 90-90 position that we like to get into. And I'm going to position my back knee so that it's right underneath my hip. And before I do anything, I'm just going to set myself up, pulling my rib cage down, trying to be in as good, as neutral of a spine as possible. And then with this motion, we really want to generate movement from the pelvis here. Sometimes it can be tough to see because it is very subtle. But what you want to do is you want to be rotating the front leg pelvis back as though I'm pulling this in to the socket and turning the right pelvis forward. So I'm able to rotate my body from my hips before I even start to twist my upper body. So this is something that's meant to be done really slowly with a lot of attention and intention, pulling the rotation in from the hips. And then once I get to that point, that's where we would start to bring in more motion for the upper body. Right now, we'll just keep it simple. We're going to pull this one. This one's going to go back, and this one's going to go forward. And we're going to return to that position. And it's about exploring that motion there. What you don't want to do is you don't want to turn the upper body so much, because that's what we tend to do, is we tend to turn from up here without ever engaging the pelvis. And that's like the building block of this movement. So make sure that you're isolating motion here. Sometimes it helps to really cross your arms over your chest and keep your ribs down, because then I really can't over-rotate in my spine unless I really reach and let things go. And just really practice this slowly and carefully. In and back to neutral.